Welcome back to Shooting the Breeze. We got our OSB board box out here again today, and we're going to be shooting shotgun slugs to see how many boards they'll go through. Today we've got out 3 shotguns. We've got a 12 gauge, a 20 gauge, and a 410. Let's see if there's a difference in how far they'll penetrate through the OSB box. I know some of you out east might even be hunting deer with a shotgun this season. Maybe you're interested to see, like, well, I've got a 20 gauge. How well will that do compared to a 12 gauge? Let's look at the ammo and the guns we'll be shooting, and we'll put it to the test. The shotguns we'll be using today for 12 gauge. We've got our Remington Express Tactical. You've seen it in a previous video where we shot different loads at milk jugs at different distances. The ammo we'll be shooting out of it is this Federal Premium True Ball rifled slug. It looks like that. The box says it's got a 1 ounce slug and it's going 1,600 feet per second. The 20 gauge we've got today is a Harrington and Richardson topper model. The ammo we'll be shooting out of it today, again, this Federal Power Shock. It's a 3/4 ounce slug. It looks like that, going 1,600 feet per second, just like the 12 gauge going 1,600 feet per second. The 410 is a New England Firearms. This is a Pardner model. The ammo we'll be shooting out of it is a little different. The only slugs I could find for 410, they are a 3-inch instead of 2 3/4 like we have for 12 gauge and 20 gauge. So it's going a little bit faster. So again, it's a 3-inch. But it's only a 1/4 ounce slug, so it's quite a bit smaller, but it says it's going 1,800 feet per second. We're just doing kind of a rudimentary test. Should give us some idea of how they perform. Let's get started. I'm going to shoot the 410 first, and we're going to do 2 shots into that upper left-hand side. We're going to do 2 just to kind of get a little more of an average in case one goes off to the side, and we'll see how far they go. Let's go take a look. First shot, we hit right here. The second shot, we hit right here. We come around, we look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There might be a slug in there. I see one slug right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So between 7 and 8, there's one slug. And then let's do some surgery here and see if we can find a second slug. There it is. Okay. So one slug went through 7 and fell between 7 and 8. One went partway into the 8th board. Let's try the 20 gauge and see if it doesn't go any further. Now the 20 gauge, again, we'll do 2 shots. We'll put it in the upper left section of the boards, hopefully far enough away from the 410s that it won't skew the results at all. All right. Another one. I love these. It just spit it out with those ejectors. These are cheap and they're so fun. We got our first shot, then our second shot. You can tell there's the wad would have hit through with that. The wad hits hard enough to go through that first board. That's interesting. We got through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and here's 1. That's a lot bigger. And then 10. So it looks like this upper one, that first shot went through 10, and the second shot went through 9. But wow, if you compare these slugs to those of the 410, if I was going after deer, I think I'd be going with at least this. All right, now for 12 gauge. Let's go check. So there's our 2 shots. Let's come around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And wow, there's the wad. Saying the wad went through 8 boards. That's crazy. But then, interesting enough, here, just after the 9th board, is our slug. And I can see the other one on that other side. Let's see, pull that out. There we go. Still warm. So there's our 12 gauge slugs. So 12 gauge, 20 gauge, 410. So 12 gauge going through 9 boards. Again, we're close to point blank, but still 9 boards of penetration is pretty good. You don't hunt deer with shotguns at any great distance. I don't know if a deer is as tough as 9 OSB boards. I would say that 12 gauge is adequate. And also 20 gauge. The 410 did penetrate, but again, it's just, I mean, maybe it would do it, but I would probably stick to 12 or 20 gauge. If you've never shot these little toppers or partners, they're very similar. They're so much fun and they're not expensive. They aren't made so much anymore, but you can still find lots of them. And we actually have another one in 10 gauge, but I couldn't find any slugs for it. We'll have to break out the 10 gauge sometime. Anyways, I hope you like what you're seeing. Please remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you next time. And yes, please do pick up our shotgun shells. We can all enjoy the great outdoors.